degrees this morning. We thought yesterday was cold.
Tomorrow will be 4.
Tomorrow better not be 4. But if it is, we'll deal with it.
I love you.
I love you too. Did you sleep well last night? Good. I got him up extra early this morning. He requested that I wake him up at 6 when I wake up Robbie. He usually doesn't get up till 7, but he wanted to get up this morning so he could write out a schedule for himself. Mini planner guy in the making, maybe. No? Well, you're planning ahead anyway. He was telling me yesterday that he feels like he never has time for himself because he goes to school and it's a long school day, and then he comes home and he has to do homework and chores and all of that. So he decided he was going to write out a schedule and try to figure out where all his time needs to be allocated and figure out exactly how much free time he has. So he did that, and he was pleasantly surprised to find out that if he's organized and he does things in a timely manner, that he has more time than he thought, right? Mm-hmm. So you feel pretty good about that then? Yeah. So that's good. And he got to spend some extra time having personal time or lazy time or whatever it was that he did, because he got up so early he was ready to go a half an hour early. So it was a win-win, right? Yes. Robbie, on the other hand, drug himself out of bed at 6:20. I woke him up at 6 also, and then I woke him up at 6:05 and 6:10 and 6:15, and it wasn't until 6:20 that he finally crawled out of bed. He is just not a morning person. So he did manage to get himself ready and out the door on time. We have switched his showers back to nighttime. For a while there, he had requested to take showers in the morning because he feels like the shower helps wake him up more, but he doesn't get up out of bed early enough to have time to take a shower and get ready and be out the door in a timely fashion. So that's why you take a shower in the morning, but you actually get right up and get in the shower. He likes to dawdle. So we've switched his shower time back to the evenings, luckily, because he never would have had time to get ready this morning had he had to take a shower. And at 14, that boy's not skipping a shower. Almost 14. He'll be 14 in like 2 weeks. I cannot believe I have a 14-year-old. So anyways, today on the docket we have filming and editing and planner stuff, so not super exciting in terms of watching, but hopefully I'll find some interesting stuff to share with you. Austin's bus is coming up around the corner, so I will check in with you a little bit later. Bye. Bye. Okay. So I got Austin off to school safely. I'm back home now, and I am going through this. This is a budget planner that came in an expansion pack for my Happy Planner, actually. It's made by the company Me and My Big Ideas, and the expansion pack came with this budget section. It came with a house cleaning section, meal planning section. It's just like a household expansion pack. I specifically pulled out this financial budget planner because one of my goals for 2017 is to get our finances in order, you know, be a little bit more financially responsible, have a savings account with some money in it. This was all a goal of mine for 2016, and here we are at the end of 2016, and nothing with our financial situation has really changed, other than I did add an additional income this year with my sticker business, but I use that term loosely, additional income, because I don't make a ton of money. I'm not like making a huge difference financially with what I'm bringing in, but it is something, so there's that. But I really want to focus this next year on raising our credit scores, building credit, you know, having money that we put into savings every week, and just paying all our bills on time and just being really financially responsible. So that is our main focus in the new year. I'm going to do a whole separate video on my goals for 2017. And I probably will do a couple of videos over the course of this next year on budgeting and being financially responsible if I can get my act together, because right now our finances are not where I would like them to be. There's always room for improvement, and for us there's a lot of room for improvement, so I really want to do the best that I can to get that under control and really make a difference financially. So I pulled out this budget planner to kind of take a look and see if this was something that I might be able to make use of or to pull ideas from in terms of my planner for 2017. So it's got, let me go to a page I have not written on. I wrote exactly one thing into this budget planner. So clearly I have not been making use of it. So here we go. It's got a place for housing expenses, so mortgage, rent, maintenance, association fees, taxes. It's got a place here for utilities. Don't mind that pile of laundry behind me. That's waiting for me to get to, and clearly I haven't gotten to it yet, but there's a place for electricity, gas or oil, water and sewer, phone, landline, phone, cellular, cable and satellite, insurance, so home, life insurance, health insurance, car insurance. There's a place for taxes, federal, state, local, etc., debt payment, loans, credit cards. There's a section here for transportation, so let me turn this around and show you. A place for vehicle payment, public transportation, fuel, maintenance. There's an entertainment section here for video, DVDs, movies, internet, travel, etc. Or other, I keep saying etc., it doesn't say etc. there. Services like dry cleaning and medical, food, groceries, dining out, and then miscellaneous, savings, clothing, household, etc. And then there's a section for a total. So some of this we will not use. And that was sort of the reason why I never really used this budget planner too much, because a lot of this does not apply to us, or we don't break things down that way. But I think it's a good sort of starting point in terms of things that I need to plan for and budget for. So I don't know that I will use this actual planner, but I may pull ideas from it and make my own little section. I've been playing around with the idea of maybe trying to do something like bullet journaling in the new year. I already have my planner. I have multiple planners. You guys know this. I have more planners than I'd care to admit, honestly. And the planning system really works for me in terms of keeping track of appointments and to-dos and things. But I almost wonder if a bullet journal style or something of the like might be better in terms of financial stuff. I don't want to put that sort of thing in my actual planner because I film videos about my planner, and I don't want to put too much information out there. I'm already sharing enough of my life with YouTube, in my opinion. I don't need to have my financial business all out there. So maybe something that is a little bit more personal or private that I don't necessarily share with you guys would be a good way to go. I don't know, I'm still trying to figure it out, but I know that it's important to me that we get a budget, a savings account, and we get that sort of stuff in order. So if you guys are financially savvy, good at budgeting, couponing, organizing the finances, or if you watch videos of someone who is really good at that, I could really use some advice, tips, that sort of thing. I'd love to hear from you guys. How do you keep your finances in order? I want to get a better filing system for bills and pay stubs and all of that, because right now we don't really have something like that in place and things are everywhere. It's just a part of my life that I want to be better about. So that's one of my goals for 2017, and it's going to be a struggle. It really is, but I think that if I focus on it and I put the time and energy into it, it's really going to be worthwhile for me. So that's just kind of what I've been working on this morning. More just sort of trying to get a feel for what I want to do to keep things organized. So yeah, tips, tricks, video links, I'd really appreciate it, guys. Thanks. So like, here is an example of maybe something that I could do to keep track of my expenses. So obviously the first thing I did was mess it up. If I did this realistically, I would write it out in pencil first to make sure everything was aesthetically pleasing and organized in the right way. But so I have a space for the date here. a place to write down what the actual expense was, the total, and then whether we paid cash, credit, or debit. So I thought that that would be just a very simple expense log. I've seen other people do things like this in a bullet journal. I still don't know if a bullet journal will work for me, or if I want to put it like in the notes section of my planner, or how I want to do it. Everything is still kind of up in the air, but this is just sort of one example of a way that I could keep track of all of our outgoing money, and then I could do a separate for incoming money, bills. You know, there's lots of aspects of finances, so I think that having a separate log for everything might be helpful, but then again, maybe it won't be helpful and it'll just become overwhelming. I don't really know until I get into it. I'm definitely not going to buy an actual bullet journal because I've looked at them, and while they're really pretty and all, they're like $25 for a notebook with graph paper in it. So, I'm not above spending money on something that I think is helpful. You guys know this by the zillion planners that I have, but I'm not sure about that. Now, in the past, I have purchased just a $1 graphing composition book, and I used that for a while, just to kind of play around in, and I did like it, so I might do something like that on a smaller scale for the new year. I don't know, you guys, what do you think? Am I overthinking this? I might be overthinking it a little bit much. Anyways, I need to go and find some breakfast because I'm starving. This vlog is definitely going to be longer than yesterday's because I think I've already filmed more footage for today's vlog than I did all day yesterday, and it is only 8:30, so hopefully you guys don't mind a longer vlog. Hey guys, so I am just working on some meal prepping. I did not have this on my to-do list today, but I've put prep food on my to-do list a couple of different times in the last couple of weeks, and I never seem to get around to it. So I decided, while I have the motivation, I'm going to go ahead and do that. So I just made a quick little list here of the stuff that I want to get done, pulled out all of my various things, and I'm going to take an hour and prep some food. So I'm going to wash and prepare all of my fruits and my vegetables so that they're easy to grab and go. I'm going to hard boil some eggs, make up some egg salad, and then I'm just going to portion out things like pretzels, potato chips, that sort of thing, into little individual bags so that they are ready to grab and go as well. So it's going to be super quick, as I'm not doing a lot of cooking here. I'm just making my life easier by getting things prepped. about half an hour, but I got everything chopped up, separated, bagged up. I know I mutilated that pineapple. I know there's an easier way of doing that. I'm sure there is, but that's the way I do it, so whatever. I chopped up my pineapples, some oranges, carrots, celery, cucumbers. I weighed out and bagged up all of my pretzel thins and a little bit of boom chicka pop that I had left, so now I'm all set for the week for snacks. So I just went through and did the responsible thing and did a bunch of meal prepping, cut up a bunch of fruit and vegetables and things, and then I ate a cookie for breakfast. What is wrong with me? 7 points for that. 1 cookie. So that was breakfast. I did just grab a bunch of fruit that I just prepped to go along with it for all of this for 0 points. So at least there's that. But I can't resist, guys. I need to stop baking. Okay, so I just finished filming my Plan With Me video, and look at the holy mess I got going on here. So I need to get that cleaned up. But can we talk about how beautiful my spread for next week is? I used a ton of gold foiled elements, and I think it is the perfect Christmas spread. I used my Rustic Christmas collection. I did something fun with the decorative sidebar here, so I think that this is so beautiful. I love it. I cannot wait for the week to actually arrive so that I can use it. It's still pretty bare bones up here where my actual plans are. However, it will fill in, obviously, as the week progresses, but I just love it. I just shared a photo of it on Instagram way early. Typically, I don't post my weekly spread until like Monday, but I couldn't help it. I think it turned out so pretty. It might be the best spread I've ever done. I'm in love with it. So I need to get this mess cleaned up. I need to finish cutting my stickers for my new releases and get that video filmed. So yeah, still lots of work to do, but I'm thrilled with the way that this planner spread turned out, and I cannot wait to use it. Alright guys, well I just finished printing and cutting all of my new releases, but I'm holding off on filming my new releases video because I posted a picture on Instagram and I want to get some feedback on the designs. I designed these stickers specifically with like New Year's resolutions in mind. Money stickers, budgeting stickers. Remember I was telling you guys just a little bit ago, I'm into that right now. So designed these stickers to sort of help me out, and I thought I'd put them in the shop because I'm sure a lot of other people have this same thing in mind right now with the start of the new year. I designed them so that they'd be small enough to fit into the monthly view here. And I think that they're really darling stickers. I think they're super cute and very functional. But obviously they're small. So I asked on Instagram, and I'm asking you guys as well, do you think that I should offer them in larger sizes as well? This would be how it would kind of fit into a weekly spread, with that little dollar sign there. Or a little dollar bill there. Comes with single bills, multiple bills, and then money stacks. And I think they're super cute, but I was just wondering if I should upsize them a little bit and offer them as well. So I'd like to hear your guys' feedback. Please, let me know what you think. I'm going to keep the sticker shorts. I'm going to keep the sticker talk short because I know not everybody is into that. But the other thing that I want to mention is yesterday I went and put about half of my sticker designs in my shop in the last call section of my shop, because come January 1st, a lot of my old sticker designs are going away. I'm going to offer them up until January 1st, and then after that they're going to be retired. You're not going to be able to get them anymore. So the majority of the things that I put in that section are monthly colored items for the 2016 Erin Condren colors, so the stickers that I released every month to sort of match the colors in the Erin Condren. I put all of them with the exception of December's stickers because those have not been available quite as long. I want to make sure everybody that wants them can get them. But I put all of the ones that were still left in my shop in the last call section, so as of January 1st, you're not going to be able to get those anymore. I will be continuing to release monthly colored items to match the 2017 planner, so you're still going to be able to get those items, but you're not going to be able to get them in the same combination of colors that you were able to get them all this year. So if you guys want those stickers, now's a really good time to go and get them, because you're not going to be able to get them again. Some of the monthly stickers that were available have already gone away because Etsy keeps a listing up for 4 months, and if it hasn't been purchased in 4 months, then they expire, and you have to sort of pay the listing fee again to relist them. So some of the items that didn't sell well from like April, that didn't continue to sell after April was over, have already gone away. May, same thing, but there's a lot of July, August, September, October, and November items available until January 1st. The December items are going to remain available, I can't talk today, for a little bit longer before I retire them, just so that everybody can get their hands on them. But that's a large majority of what's in the last call section, but it's not everything. There's also a ton of kits in my last call section. Every single one of my planner kits that were done in an older format are in that last call section. You're not going to be able to get those kits in that format anymore. I'm probably going to re-release a lot of those kits in the new kit format as the new year progresses. Like some of the more spring appropriate ones I will reformat and re-release as sort of a 2.0 version, but some of those aren't going to be coming back at all, because I want to obviously offer new and fresh things. So I don't know yet what's going to be available later on and what's going to be gone forever. So if you have a kit that you've been eyeing in my shop and you've kind of held off on pulling the trigger because you weren't sure if you really wanted it, again, now's a really good time to get it, because you may not be able to get it once the new year hits. So head on over to my shop if you are a sticker girl, and pick those up now, because you may not be able to get them again. Also, I'm going to be having a sale. So not this coming weekend, the following weekend, the weekend of Christmas, there is going to be a sale happening. All of those last call stickers will still be available for that sale. So if you want to hold off a little bit, you can do that. The sale's going to be, I think, 25% off. It's going to be all next weekend. I haven't ironed out all the details. You guys are hearing this first. I just sort of decided today to do it because I'm not going to have new releases next weekend over Christmas, obviously, so I thought instead I would offer a little bit of a Christmas sale. So it's going to be 25% off. I don't know if there's going to be a minimum purchase yet. Like I said, I haven't ironed out all the details, but keep that in mind. Last call stickers that you're not going to be able to get again after the new year, and next weekend's going to be a great time to get it. So think like December 24th, 25th. I'm thinking that's when the sale's going to be. Don't know if it's going to go beyond that, but that's it for the sticker talk. Like I said, I know a lot of you guys aren't into the sticker thing, and that's fine, but I wanted to put that out there for those of you that are into the sticker thing. So give me feedback on the sizing of this sticker. This size will definitely be available in the shop, and this will also be available in the shop. But let me know if you would also like to see these stickers blown up a little bit bigger in the shop as well. And might as well just show you this too, the kit that I'm releasing this week. I'm calling the Lumberjack kit. And it's very different from anything else that I've ever put out, I think. It's reminiscent of the kit that I actually used this weekend, or for next week. I swear I can't talk, I don't know what's going on with me, with the plaid and things, but the colors are a little bit different. It's a color scheme that I haven't used before. I put some clip art in some of the boxes, and there's the little deco sheet. I think this is really cute, and I'm excited about it. So you'll be able to get your hands on this kit on Sunday as well. So that's it for the sticker talk now. I promise I'm done, and I'll check in with you guys in a little bit. Okay guys, we got dinner. We're having cheddar brats from Kroger. These are really good, and some fresh veggies and some potato chips. And then after we're done eating, we're gonna open up the planner and see what Advent for today is. Okay guys, so today's Advent activity is we're going to rally here and head out and drive around and look at some Christmas lights. We do it every year. It's one of my favorite traditions, and it's supposed to get some pretty more, I can't talk still today, you guys. We're supposed to get a bunch more snow and ice over the next couple of days, so we decided to do it tonight before that happens. And then we're also going to go to Tim Hortons for a little treat, because that's the other part of that tradition. And I'm going to have one lonesome little Timbit because I saved points specifically for a Timbit and a cup of coffee. So that's going to be my little special treat. I'm going to get a chocolate mint shot in there. It's sugar-free and it makes it a little bit more festive. So we are going to be off, and I will point the camera out the window and share with you guys some of the super pretty houses that we see.
Tim Hortons. You got one Timbit. I got a whole muffin version. Which looks like frosting and chocolate chips. Yep.
And a bagel, right? And you got a Danish and a coffee. You got a French vanilla cappuccino, and you got a peppermint hot cocoa. I've got my typical coffee with milk and Splenda and a red velvet Timbit.